Alrighty guys, we are live for my tips for round 8. You guys might be watching this on a video by now, or you just might be tuning in the stream. So first game we've got is the Rabbitohs versus the Panthers. Now this game is played at, I'm pretty sure it's played at, Core Stadium. So Rabbitohs home game there, and as they played last time, they played, it was at Penrith and it was 16-10. So the ins for the Rabbitohs is Benny Lovett. Isaac Thompson comes in for, I think he comes from Tano Mill, and he will switch out place and he'll go back to reserve grade. Cheekin comes in for Kamatangi. He'll go out. And then for the Panthers, they have got Luke Gardner coming in and Tyrone Peach coming in for them. And they will move to the reserves. And Liam Martin is out, and they will bring Scott Sorensen to the 11th position. And Lindsay Smith will move to the 15. Now, for this game, I have got the Rabbitohs winning this one. From Panthers game last week, they looked not that good. Cleary played a pretty good game there, but I don't see them winning this one. After they nil in the Knights there, so I think the Rabbitohs can pull this one off by about 1-12. So the next game we have is the Eels and the Broncos. Now, Simonson comes in, but he will be playing on the reserves. Hodgson comes in as he was ill last week. He will come into the 9, and Hands will move to the bench. So Murchie also comes in, and he will move. Hold on, it's frozen. He will move to the. He will move to the number 18 position there. And Matt Drew will go onto the bench. And Hopgood will move Matt to the bench as well. And for the Broncos, they have Thomas Flegler coming into the 8 position. And Oates is also back for them. And the rest are reserves coming through. From that broken jaw Creed's coming back from. And for this game, I've got, it is being played in Darwin, which only happens once a year. Should be a pretty good game. It's sold out crowd, I'm pretty sure. And I am going for, I reckon the Eels can pull this off. Now, after that game last round against the Titans, the Broncos played, they didn't really play that well in the first half, to be honest. Only from that charge down late in the first half. But I reckon Eels pull off with a good lead at the start. But in the second half, the Broncos or the Eels will lack off. They will usually do that in the second half, honestly. And the Broncos will come back, but they will fall short by 4 points. That's my predictions. 28-20 to 18. That's how this one will go. Alright, next game we've got is Bulldogs Sharks, and this game will be played at a Core Stadium. For the Bulldogs, they have a lot of injuries, to be honest. And they have Declan Casey coming in at the 2 position. And they have Braden Burns coming in at the 5. Not much changes there, just the back line basically. And Karaz goes out of the team with that injury. The back line is, they're missing both the wingers, the Bulldogs, and Ockenball moves to the bench from the wing position. Now for the Sharks, they have made no changes, only reserve changes. Not one change there after that win to the Roosters. So I'm going to go with the Sharks here. It'll be 8 for the Bulldogs and 32 for the Sharks. That's my final score. And the Sharks should pull this game off. Alright, now we're moving to Townsville with the Cowboys playing the Knights at Queensland Country Bank Stadium. Now, this game is should be an easy game for the Knights, honestly, with the Cowboys not playing very well this year. So I have I'm not going to do my prediction now, I'm just going to say the team. So, just McLean comes in for Tamalolo, and then the rest are reserves. Pretty sure Ruben Cotter moved to the lock position for Tamalolo, and Granville will go to 15. And for the Knights, they have Saifidi coming back from that 4-week suspension, and he will move back onto the bench for 15. And Caleb Ponga is back, which is the biggest player in this game. He will move to 5'8". Honestly, I'd keep Gamble in the 6 for a game and see how he goes again, because he's been playing really good so far. And Heimer Hunt also comes in, and Clune. Now they will stay on the bench. So for this game, I've actually got the Knights winning 24-8 against the Cowboys. I don't think the Cowboys have a chance in this game. It will still be close. They'll keep them low scored, but the Knights will pull this one off in Townsville. Now, for the next game, we've got Dolphins Titans. Now, this is considered a derby on South Bank. What is the South Bank? Suncorp. You're going R. Nichols. So, we have not a few changes for Dolphins. So, we got Edrickley coming in. He will move to the reserve, so he will not be in the team. Kafusi, main inclusion, coming back in for the Dolphins. T coming back in, and Jared Wallace. And Jared Wallace will not start. He will go on the 14. And Mark Nichols will go to the interchange for that game. Now, for the Titans, AJ Brimson comes in, but he will be a reserve for this game. And Jaden Campbell will stay as the 1. Now, there's been a few shuffle around in the back line, with Sammy moving to the 4 and Joseph Feeder going to the 5. And I'm pretty sure, and Shook goes out of the team, and Tino's brother Isaac will also move out of the team. Now, this game, I will be going with the Titans for this game. Obviously, losing a few of their players, and I can honestly see them pulling this one off by about 4 points. Now, I reckon the full score will be 20-16, with the Titans scoring a match-winning try in about the 75th minute. Very precise, but I reckon it can happen, because Dolphins and Titans are very unpredictable this season. Alrighty, guys, the next game we've got is Tigers and the Manly Sea Eagles. Now, this game is played at Campbelltown. I think this is the first game at Campbelltown this season. So, a lot of changes to Tigers here. Now, Tigers have been doing a lot of change with their halves and the number 1 position. Dane Laurie comes back into the team, but he will be the 14. Now, this guy named Bula would move to the 1 position off the New South Wales Cup, I'm pretty sure. And Wakem will move into the 6 with Luke Brooks still in the 7. Don't know what they're doing there. And that's pretty much it for that team. There's a few changes in reserves, but that's it. Oh, and Brett Naden goes out. I think he's out for about 4 to 5 weeks. And Dewey's obviously out for the season, so Wakem will stay there probably. Now, for the Seagulls, coming off that win against the Storm, I can see... Well, read the team out first. So, the ins is Tolabalutu. Shushta comes back in, and Garrick and Kefi come back in. So, pretty much full strength team for the Manly Sea Eagles, except Bullymore is in now, and Fainu makes his debut against the Tigers at the number 14 position. And Garrick is back on the 5 position on the wing. Now, for this game, I'm going to guess it's a blowout. 4 points to Manly. Now, I see the changes the Tigers have done, but it's not really going to help the team, honestly. I've got the Manly winning this one. I don't think the Bull will make any, changes there. Or also, Staines has moved to the 2 position from the 1 position as Bull comes in there. So I've got Manly winning that one 40-4. Now, next game we have is the Roosters and the Dragons. Now, this game is going to be played. This game is on a Tuesday on Anzac Day. And Roosters Dragons, which is the biggest game of Anzac Day, obviously. Now, for the Roosters, they have in as Crichton, Turpin, Brown, Momorowski, and Nat Butcher comes out. They're basically at full strength, I could say that. I don't see and the main changes is they're missing. Sam Walker has been taken out of the team and he will go to reserve grade, which is a big decision from Trent Robinson there. Now, Luke Keary will play as a 7 and Manu will move into the 5/8 position as the 6. And Morosky moves into the 4 position as the centre. Now, not much changes for the bench. Pretty much a full strength team. And Angus Crichton comes back into the 12 position. Now, for the Dragons, they have Murdoch Masilla coming back in. Sullivan and Feagai comes in. And Viliami Feeder from a recruit from the Manly Sea Eagles, as they traded in for Aaron Woods. And Stewart goes out. So, I'm pretty sure still the same team, honestly. For all the starting team, but Murdoch Masilla comes in as the second row there. Number 11 for them. And yeah, not much, just the rest are all just reserve. Fafita just stays as the 22 on the reserves. And Nathan Brown will also be a reserve there as the 19. So for this game, I'm pretty sure if they're playing at Allianz, it should be a very good crowd there. I've actually got the Dragons winning this one by 2 points. It will be a penalty goal in Golden Point. And who's is it? Lomax. Lomax will slot a goal from about 30 in front to win them the match. It'll be a very controversial call from the Roosters, and a player will be sin-binned from that play. That's what I've got. And the Dragons will win by 2 there. So next game we are moving on to the Storm and the Warriors. This is the last game of the round, and the Raiders have the bye in this game. So, changes for the Storm is Pina comes in, Nelson Solomona comes in as an 8, very good forward there. Meaney comes back in from that week off to the 1 position, and Cameron Monster will move back to 6. And Tyrone Wishart will come in as well. Kamakamita is out for the Storm. And that's pretty much it. Just that changes. Not really any changes in the starting line except Nick Meaney and Nelson. He will play as prop. Now for the Warriors, they have Marada Niokore back as a 12. Volkman comes in for, I think he's playing, no, he will go back to the bench. In the reserves, so that won't matter. But Niokore comes back in as the 12. And they will be keeping Walker and Johnson as their halves. Now this time, I've got the Storm winning this one after last week. I can't see the Warriors winning this one. They're away, but we all know the Warriors, they can pull off anything this year, but I have the Storm win this one 28-22. They will win by 6 points. Very close game, but I have the Storm winning this one. Shaw and Johnson will have a really good game, but they'll just fall short by a try, a converted try. That will be it for the stream, guys, and the video. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button and like this video. And we're on about 75 subscribers out of 100 until we hit the 100. We're trying to hit 100 by the end of the year. So, thanks guys,